Alright guys, so this is the BigBear.ai update going into the weekend. So this week, the stock pulled back quite a bit. We talked about this one. This was the cautious sign right there, July 8th. July 9th, dilution video it's a lesson about dilution and buybacks. That's the whole point. And if you didn't watch it, so the point was essentially after the dilution, after all the share offerings they have done, essentially this $10 is equal to this $8. Why? It's because their outstanding shares went up from 250 million in the beginning of the year to 320 something million outstanding shares now. So, which means this 10 is equal to this market capitalization is equal to this market capitalization. So now pullback, but we don't have to go too far. We were talking about the volume. As volume declines, to be careful with the stock pretty much fading slowly like this, which is happening in the last 4 or 5 trading sessions. And going into the option expiration, I don't know where it's going to close, but I'm watching still this gap fill area of 588 or somewhere around like $6. So if it pulls back to these levels, yes, some sort of a bounce, maybe even chop around. But if it goes further towards 5, well, that's the last support I would be watching, because at that moment, it would pretty much lose the 20-day moving average, which is a momentum indicator for me too. 5-day obviously curling down, downtrending. But if it doesn't bounce off the 20, it means the momentum pretty much is gone for me personally. And also 50-day moving average at 450 right there. So if it doesn't hold those levels, then yeah, sure. If 50 curls up to this $5 somewhere, this would be the next level of support for me. Resistance, well, we have a clear resistance now, which is somewhere around $8 essentially is a resistance for the stock. So I would be watching 8. I would be watching, of course, above 8, somewhere around like 950, 10 zone. So far, yeah, year to date, stock is up. On a weekly chart, it's pulling back. We don't have to go too far away. So I want to show just this stock's personal characteristic. I mean, the way it trades, like the pattern of this own stock in the last 2 years. Goes pretty crazy, fades back, and then it turns a bunch of people into back holders where it's pretty much opportunity loss, mental capital burn when you're a back holder. I was back holder for a while when it was starting 2017, 2018, where I would just get into a penny stock, which pumps, and I think that it can go higher. And then I end up being for 6 months sitting pretty much stressing about the position every freaking day, and yet not cut the loss or never had a plan when I entered the gains or when I entered any position. And it would pump like this, and I would get excited for a couple days, and I'm like, yeah, I'm almost breaking even. If it goes a little bit more, I'm gonna get out for profit. And of course not. It just freaking dumps right back down, and then another 6-7 months go by. You're a back holder, you're burning mental capital, while in the market there's an opportunity every single day. Every freaking single day there's like 8,000 other stocks that are doing pretty much moving, and you could have done, I could have done much better, and yet I keep holding. And same thing right here, goes crazy high, gives it almost all back. But this time around as well, it does spend this choppiness for about like 3-4 months before this move. But I don't know, do you guys think the pattern will repeat again? It will come back down to these 200-day moving average and chop around again? But we shall see, okay? This move was going up with high volume. Shorts were getting squeezed. But at least now, as volume starts declining, that's why it was super suspicious for me right from the get-go. I'm like, yeah, it's going up, but I'm not seeing options buyers. I'm not seeing people like betting on longer dated where they have a conviction. So let's say with like large cap stocks, it's so easy for me. Like I look at the Robinhood, let's say, and I'm seeing people coming in buying like 2025, 2026 calls, which gives me confidence that like big money, millions getting into the stock, and I can just open a position and I don't have to watch the market for every single day. Let's say if I bought a dip on this stock with the leap calls, let's say if I'm options trader, it gives me confidence to hold through. But I didn't see that happening with BigBear. But it's a small cap, okay? So this company doesn't make money. So when companies don't make money, this is the way it's gonna trade, okay? So you have to learn how to capitalize both on the way up and on the way down, and there's a way to make money when it moves sideways too. A lot of people do credit spreads, and they pretty much milk when volatility is high, pretty much they milk the option premiums by selling put spreads, call spreads, and all that stuff. I don't do that. I'm a directional trader. But with penny stocks, with small cap stocks, you should learn how to pretty much capitalize on pretty much stocks moving both ways. So that's what I'm watching for BigBear. So I think it's momentum. If it holds these 5-6 levels and then come closer to the earnings, this stock somewhere hovers around these like 6-7 area. Sure, it might have a higher leg up. Ultra short term, yeah, momentum turning, and yeah, we still have a uptrend. But again, it's just the pattern of this stock. I just don't like the way it trades. So for that stock to be moving like more smoothly with a decent uptrend without like steep pullbacks like this, fundamentals have to improve. That's all. So that's what I'm watching. That's the update for BigBear. And I'll see you guys in the next week. But so far, yeah, nothing to see regarding options for me. And I'll be watching that gap fill area for now. And that video, dilution, if you didn't watch it, take a look. But this is just little educational regarding buybacks and dilution. So that's the update for this name. This is not a buy or sell recommendation. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. I will see you in the next one.